I'll never edit that out. That'll be so part of the call.
Hi, Katharina. It's good
Hi,
to see
Julia.
you.
Yes, always great to see your face. Great to see your face. Julia and I used to work together for quite some time before I moved from Germany to New York. And I'm excited to share that we're working together again on a new project.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe we can just share a little bit about what we're excited about the work that we do, and I can go first if you like.
Sure.
Yeah, great. So, as I said, like I moved from Germany to New York in the middle of the pandemic, or right at the beginning of the pandemic, basically. We lived in New York for 2 months, and then the pandemic hit. So that itself was a lot of like change and transformation to move from one continent to another in the midst of a global pandemic. But then also I started working as a full-time leadership coach and trainer, and did a lot of work around my own personal development. And one thing that I realized was that I always felt I was doing something wrong, or I wasn't good enough or not right for being a coach and a trainer, because I'm an introvert. So I love working with people, and that always felt like it wasn't integrated at all. So that's something that I really realized the moment I started working, like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I really enjoy working with people and like doing in person, and then at that time virtual leadership trainings with like a bunch of people together in one room, and I'm exhausted at the end of the day. So if I have a choice, like from 2 days in a row, I'd rather stay in my hotel room afterwards by myself and like, like reloading my batteries versus going out for dinner afterwards, or like having drinks together or something like that. And I always made it mean something about who I am and like how this is a flaw in my system, and I shouldn't share it with anyone because it shows that I'm not right for the job, or I'm not resilient enough, or it's a weakness or something like this. And that's something that I really unpacked the last 1.5 years, while I was able to dive in deep in my own personal development and understanding who I am and like what I bring to the table, and that it can exist at the same time. I can be an introvert and I can love people and love connection and love the deep work that we do with people when we coach or retrain them. Yeah, that's what brought me here. How about you, Julia?
Well, I definitely relate to what you're saying when it comes to getting to know myself better, because I think that this was something that definitely brought me here. A few years ago, I realized that I have so much doubts in me, and like what you were saying as well, so much doubts, but I don't share them with anybody because it's embarrassing, or I shouldn't be doing that, or in general, what will other people think about me? So a lot of self-criticism and doubts, and at the same time not being satisfied with where I am at, and having this little quiet voice inside of me that was telling me that you could do better. You could be in a different place right now. So luckily one day I listened to that voice, and I found myself in therapy, which was a beautiful journey for me to get myself better, to get to know myself better, to accept myself, to learn how to love myself, which was also beautiful. And since then, that's also how I found myself in trainings and coaching, and in the whole idea of supporting others to see the change in them. I think that's crucial, and that what gives me the biggest shivers of happiness, if I can put it like this. Yeah, seeing the change in people, and hence our mission Kaleidoscope, our common project.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we want to share with you all today, is that Julia and I are working on a new program. It's called Mission Kaleidoscope. It's a 6-month program where we work with women to get to know themselves a little better and embrace who they are, to practice self-compassion, self-trust. We won't talk too much about the content. We'll do that at a later time, but it's really about creating a small, intimate space where we can show up and we can work on who we are, and choosing to play big and be bold and go for what we really want, and have a team of women supporting us when we feel, when this like voice in our head really gets loud of saying like, oh, this idea isn't good, or you won't be able to make it anyway. To have someone who stands up for yourself and who you are and what you want to create in the world, which we both think is very, 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 very necessary right now, especially when we look at what's happening all over the world in the last years and how open-hearted leadership and understanding our own emotions and who we are just became such a crucial factor in creating a world that everyone's willing to live in, and just the future of leadership and humanity.
Mm-hmm. For sure, absolutely. And I also think that so first of all, we're doing this with women and for women, because I think that this is a big change right now in the world. There are so many new communities like this, and we see that women are craving for that, to have this safe space of support, and someone also who could be pushing sometimes. So if you are a woman who is watching this video, looking at us, and thinking that you are interested in doing things on a larger scale, if you know that you got ambition, but you're maybe lacking some courage, or you have those doubtful voices which are a bit too loud in your head and you would like them to be right now, but you do know that you could do better, you could do more, and you want more things for yourself, and you're looking for the community that could support you with that, here we are, and that's what our project has to offer. Stay tuned.
Exactly.
For more details. They're coming up very soon.
Yeah, join us at Mission Kaleidoscope.